Hey guys, this is Rachel Feldman at yourhealthcoachbiz.com. What you see here is a 6-week done for you AIP protocol. The biggest thing about this program is there is a ton of information. There are also 3 modules, 3 PowerPoints that go along with your 3 guides so that you could even do this as a course. This could be your flagship signature program. This could also be part of what I call your hero journey. For many of you that struggle with gut issues, AIP has been the one solution for you. And you thrive and you love it and you want to teach it. So maybe for you, it's ground zero, the problem. You have a first step, which would be paleo or paleo program. The second step is the 6-week autoimmune. That could be the layout of your one-on-one, as well as even group coaching, online or offline. What's really exciting about this program is we even talk about that reintroduction schedule. This probably to date took the longest to create, not only from the recipes to make them AIP compliant, but also from the information that is put in here and the time it takes to make sure that everything aligns with AIP. I can't wait for you to see how extensive the client and business materials are. So first, let's look at your training modules. These are your transition. We call transition when somebody is going from eating maybe paleo and now they're going to AIP. Or maybe they were doing our detox and then they're going to AIP. Or maybe they've just been grain-free, but you have worked out either with your client or you're running a group and you've said, this is really the one-stop solution for people who struggle with issues like 1, 2, 3. You have 26 slides. You have a script. You then have the maintenance. And we've defined this very clearly in the guide so it doesn't confuse you or your client. Look how beautifully designed. So much information, so much great information, things that would take you so long to do yourself. And that's why we have done it for you. I haven't seen another done for you AIP program with the extent of materials teaching your clients. So this could be a course. This could, again, be your flagship 101. But you could even have these pre-recorded. We wanted to make it easy for your client because the one thing when we talked with our team who helped to write this and helped to put this together is that so many people quit on very restrictive diets like AIP because they feel they can't do it. They feel that it's too much. This has made it easy for you. You have a script so you can go step by step. Then you have 3 guides. Each guide so beautifully designed. You will see exactly what we have laid out for you. Again, when I've coached people who have gut issues, autoimmune, we're overwhelmed to begin with. We're overwhelmed, we're scared we're never going to get better, we're scared we're going to have a flare. And so we really wanted you to have materials packed with the information that your clients need. This could also be extended for those of you who extend or have done AIP longer. We have given you so many high quality recipes and recipes that are amazing, as I will show you. One of the people who helped write this said, I know an AIP program that is sold, and everyone said, what's so hard is that the recipes don't taste good. We want your client to not quit. That's the biggest thing. We want your client to feel that this is even doable if they have a family, doable if they are, busy and there is a lot of cooking involved. So we wanted to also make it cost effective as much as possible. we had your client in mind at every moment, at every team meeting about this program. So even just look at this, everything laid out for you. I've done a lot of gut protocols myself with having gut issues, dysbiosis for a long time, then Lyme, all this different stuff. And I have actually never did a complete full AIP. And when I started to do some of the things that we suggest, even in the recipe guide, because AIP wasn't around when I was in the throes of my sickness. And it was the power of the elimination diet, which I kept continuing to really refine and see that certain foods I couldn't tolerate. And I learned how to slowly reintroduce them. So you can even extend your reintroduction with your client for months and really work with them on that journey so that they feel empowered. And that is the most important thing, for our clients to feel empowered, that they can do this. And to keep their journal, because it was only through the power of symptoms, not allergy test, symptoms that I learned that got me to the place that I am at in my life now. We have an adorable sheet. You will see like what you can eat, what you can't. And the reason that we did that is I always tell my clients, print this out, put it everywhere so you don't feel overwhelmed. We have suggested meals. And you will see even how amazing these, we have incorporated warm bone broth in our soups in a lot of areas. And your clients also have some great soups, but we highly encourage, we took a lot of time to make sure that this was aligned with the AIP standards for the day. Aligned with how much seafood could be eaten a week, chicken, beef, and also keeping the fructose levels at the checkpoint that they need to be. What is so great, as I mentioned about this, is you can take, if you have the paleo program or even with these recipes, as they do reintroduction, you have so many recipes in here to play around with that you're never going to be at a loss. Nor are your clients going to ever feel like they're not enjoying what they're eating. So you will see right here that we start to add in the certain amounts. And that is also in the recipe guide. The transition and the reintroduction is everywhere, so you don't have to worry. We have program handouts, the AIP food pyramid, paleo options if your client needs to slow it down a little, and our recipe guide. We put in tiger nut milk as one of the dairy-free milks because it's really hard to find a dairy-free milk, almost impossible for many people without the extra additives. And as we know, it's so important to not have those additives or extra hormones because this is about really honoring the body and not adding extra toxins. We have smoothies. We have breakfasts. Lamb patty breakfast bowl, sweet potato, zucchini hash, bacon and mushroom cauliflower. So we have a lot of warm to make sure that the body, and then we have the basics. These are of course made with no oil. Whole roasted chicken, rosemary chicken breast, salmon, herb meatballs, roasted vegetables, especially if you have clients who you're going to teach how to batch cook. We have a myriad of amazing lunch and dinner, soups, snacks, a dessert, cultured foods, and then the reintroduction. Let me just go down to the reintroduction stage. I mean, who wouldn't want an herb vegetable meat salad? So delicious. So we really wanted to bring in, like I said, cost-effective foods. AIP can be expensive to begin with, but we wanted to make sure that your client also had a lot of like extra great sides, like cauliflower mash. Snacks, cultured foods, and then you see the reintroduction schedule right here. So we have really laid it out so there is no confusion and overwhelm. Then we go into your business materials. You have 2 PowerPoints. You will see how beautifully designed these PowerPoints are. You can do this as an evergreen webinar. You could do this as a workshop. You could do this as a paid workshop. You could do this as a lead-in, of course, to your program. So clean, it's so beautiful. You have promo images to match it. And then you have the benefits of bone broth, because bone broth is talked about so much, and it's a huge part of rehabbing the gut. We also have 2 kinds of bone broth. One is a less strong, because for people that can't handle a full bone broth strength, we also added that into our recipe guide. The script to go along. This could even be, like I said, this could be put on a blog. You have 20 blogs right here with pictures. That could even be, hey, check out this webinar I did. That could be an evergreen webinar, or it could be, as I mentioned, a live one. You have 6 pre-marketing, you have 6 email marketing sequence. You have social media, social media posts and images. You have images for your Facebook group, because we get so concerned, oh my God, how am I going to get people? So on this reintroduction, you can even say, today is reintroduction. Click here for more information. You could give them the PDF to the module. So we wanted you to have those images to put, or today we go live. Here is the link to the Zoom call. This could also maybe even be a mastery group or group coaching where you give them a link to your Zoom meeting. But we wanted to give really great images that ask questions that allowed you to have already done for you engagement posts. You have 30 social media images. Look how beautiful they are. Because a lot of what we hear, and we talked about this as a team, is that AIP can feel like you're restricted and feels boring, but it's not. It's not at all, especially when you have the kind of recipes that we have. You have a flyer, you have kickoff and wrap-up scripts. These could be pre-recorded, because we know that AIP and any gut journey is not just about the food. It's about learning how to love the autoimmune journey, acceptance of self. It can even be for many about the throat chakra, boundaries. So we wanted to put in here a lot of great information that can guide you. In addition, remember, you have your training PowerPoints that go exactly with your guides. You have 14 support emails. You have PayPal buttons for a sales page. You have a video for promotion. And you can even use that on a blog as a promotion. So I want you to actually think about how much time it would take for you to write as many AIP recipes. How much time would it take for you to create these beautiful opt-in freebies? Grab and go AIP snacks. I can't tell you how many clients I had that would say to me, you know what, cooking's great, but Rach, what are the best snacks? So we wanted to give you these amazing snacks, because if you have clients that are busy, they travel, that's what they want, that's what they need. You have 5 promotional images. And of course, everything else that comes with that freebie. You also have this amazing AIP approved detox with recipes for 3 days that can lead them right into, hey, how did this go? This could even be a combined, this could be a great funnel. That opt-in leading to a one-on-one, leading to either a one-on-one call, leading to either your one-on-one, a group. There's so much that you can do with this. And we have these adorable social media images to match. We have taken so much care and love and put it into this program and thought not just about your business, but about also what your client needs to make this feel doable. This is why we were so excited to deliver this to you, because I haven't seen an AIP program out there with modules that match the guides. And I think that's so essential when we're coaching, because not only are we overwhelmed building our business, but our clients are overwhelmed. And again, what is the goal? It's doable. They feel that they can do it and apply it to their lives, that it can be family friendly, that we also have, recipes in there that they can make and batch cook, and that they can really accomplish every goal that you have set out for them, and that most importantly, they have set out for themselves, because nobody deserves to just survive. Our clients deserve to thrive. My name is Rachel Feldman, and I can't wait for you to get this program, because this program touched my heart so much, just like the gut program and any program, the mindset makeover, when I realized the end part of my journey wasn't just changing the food, it was changing my mindset, so my cortisol levels would change, my blood sugar would change. So with that being said, we are really excited to have this program for you.